All right, hi guys. So that is. Oh, let me just adjust my camera. Whoops. There we are. Sorry about that. Perfect. So that is Black Dog by Led Zeppelin, and we're going to be going through it. So there's three. I'm going to say three parts. This is the standard tuning, regular standard, and there's sort of three parts to this song. So there's the main riff, the. Then there's the, I'm going to say the chorus, like. And then there's the, I'm going to call it the bridge. So we're going to go through each one. So to begin, we're going to start off with that main riff. So let's just move in here. So the main riff, we're going to be on the, we're actually going to be in the, one of the A minor pentatonic shapes. So the. Anyways, so we're going to be in that sort of position. So that's going to be, we're going to start off on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and then we're going to walk up chromatically on the 4th string. So we're going to go 5 on the 4, 6, and 7. So we got. And what I like to do is I like to come back with my middle finger, because my ring finger is busy getting the 7 on the 4, the 7th fret on the 4th string. So then I put my middle finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. So far we got this. And then what I do is then with my index I grab the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And I kind of do a little bend. And then I go back down to the 7th fret of the 4th string. So all together, real slow. So 7 chromatically, back down, a little bend or little bend, and then back down there. So. And then after that, so what we're going to do there is we're going to want a bar, just do a little bar over the 5th fret on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string. We're only going to be hitting the 2nd and 3rd string, but we just do a little bar. And what we're going to want to do there is we're going to want to hit the 7 on the 3rd string, 7th fret on the 3rd string, and then go up to the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And then we're going to do a little hammer on and a pull off from the 5th and 7th fret of the 3rd string. So we got this. So all together, the whole riff that we got so far, we got this so far. And now it's going to go. So that's going to be 2 hits, 2 strokes of the 7th fret of the 4th string. and then back up to that 5th fret of the 3rd string, and then back down. Then back down to the 7th fret of the 4th string. And after that, and then we're going to go, so that's going to be, it's going to be 1 stroke of the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then 2, so 1, and then 2 on the 7 of the 4th string, and then the exact same thing, except we're only going to go 1, 2, 1 stroke of each note. It's going to be the 5th fret, and the 7th fret of the 5th string. So this is what we got so far. If we were to add everything we've done so far, that's what we got so far. So now there's kind of there's actually 2 ways we can do this. So this is the or there's 2 kind of ways you can do it. So one way you can go, after you've done, you could just move down and go, you could go 3 on the 5, the 5th string, 5 on the 5th string, and then open. Then you do 2. 1, 2, and then you do an A power chord. So that's open A string, and then bar the 2nd fret of the 4th and 3rd string. So that's one way you can do it. The way I personally like to do it, because then I don't have to move my hand, is I go, and then with my pinky, I'm gonna hit the 8th fret of the low E string, and then I go, and then while I'm moving my hand down to do that A power chord, I then hit open 4th string, so that would be a open D, open A, so like this. Just like that. So but you know, the other way is fine too. Or so all together, I'm going to play the riff first the way that like this. Or we can do it, then I'm going to do it the way that I do it. So we could do it like this. Whoop. Watch out for those bends. I'm not the greatest with those bends, but there you go. So that's the riff. That's that main riff. Then after that, we've got, I believe that Page does that, I think 3 or 4 times. And then after that, at one point, he's going to then, after he's done, you know, then he's going to do this. Or, it's a little bit tricky. So what that's going to be is you're going to do essentially the same riff. So 7, you're going to do that same riff, but you're now going to do it on the 6th. You're going to be using the 6th, the 5th, and the 4th string. So it's 7 on the 6th, and then chromatically up on the 5th string, 5, 6, 7. Back down again, just like the beginning of the last riff. I go down with my index. Back down on the 7th fret of the 6th string, and then up to the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then back down to that, to the, what was I going to say, the 7th fret of the 5th string, so, but then you keep repeating that. I believe you repeat it 3 times, so, and then on the 4th time, this is where it gets a little bit weird, because you're going to kind of merge, It doesn't exactly sound like it's quite on beat. It's a little bit weird, but you're going to kind of merge the two riffs together. So now it's going to go. So we got. Three times, and then. So what you're going to do there is it's going to go. You walk up chromatically, but then after you've walked up chromatically, so 7, 5, 5, 6, 7, and then as soon as you reach that, you go back down. You go back down to the 5 on the 5th fret. So, and then you right away you start off the main riff. So here's how it sounds, real slow, real slow. So we're going to do it 3 times, and then we're going to get into that. We're going to merge it into the other riff. We're going to just take that last little part real quick. And then after we've done that, we do the riff again. Whoop. Then we kind of get into the chorus. The chorus is going to be like this. It's going to go, it's going to start off with an A power chord. It's going to start off like this. It's going to start off. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what we've done there is with our middle finger, we've got an A power chord. So open 5, 2, 2 on the 3 and the 4, the third and third and fourth string. What we're going to want to do is with our middle finger, is we're going to want to bend the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then pull off. So we start off like that. And then we're going to want to do a bend. So that's going to be on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So bend up, bend back down, and then down to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So we got this so far. And then all we do is we just walk down, kind of. We walk down, so, and then we hit 4, 2 on the 5. Whoops. Then we go 3, 0. So all together, nice and slow, we got this. And I kind of, when I'm going and I'm rocking out, I kind of tend to hit all 3 strings, but it doesn't sound too bad with, And then at that part, so you're going to go 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, and then on the 3, or I guess technically it would then be 4, but after that, so you do this part 1, and then 2 of these, and then you let that A chord ring out, and then you're just going to want to move up and do a C power chord, and then back down to A. So all together it would sound like this. So far we got this. That's what we got so far. And then after that, they do it in the song. They do it twice, but the second time they play through that sort of chorus part, they don't even bother with this. That's just to kind of bring you in. After that, they're just going to do 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And on the third, you do it. So this is how the whole thing would sound. The whole thing would sound like this, nice and slow. So after we've done, you know, awesome. That's that sort of chorus. Now the bridge, this is, once again, Robert Plant doing his "Oh yeah, all right," which he does for literally every single Led Zeppelin song. You're going to stay on that A power chord. But now what you're going to do, I like to do an upstroke. Because then it's natural for me to bring down my pick, and I'm going to want, instead of bending the 3rd fret of the 5th, you're going to bend the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So, and then back to the A power chord. So A power chord. So, and after that, I like to do a G power chord. So that's 3rd fret of the 6th string, and then 5 and 5 of the 5th and 4th string. So it sounds like this. So we got that so far. So we got. And then after that, that's kind of part 1. There's 4 parts to the bridge. So 1, 2. 2 is going to be like this. A little bit faster. So same thing, A power chord. But now we're going to do a C power chord, which is 3rd on the 5th fret, and then 5 and 5 on the 4th and 3rd string. And then back down to the A. So we got this so far. Whoops. Then the 3rd part is going to be the exact same thing as the 1st part. Same thing. So far we've got this. One more time. Whoops. One more time. And then after that, it's just going to be a G chord. And then D. And then you do that whole thing twice. So all together, it's going to sound like this. Oh, sorry. And then just end on the A power chord. So all together, the song, all together, I'll go a little bit slower. It will be like this. And then. There was another part, but whatever. So that's Black Dog. So I'll leave you guys to it. Happy playing and good luck.